who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panther offense going to work. And for years under center was number 1, Cam Newton, but he was battling early foot problems, not to mention a shoulder issue. So the reins turned over to this man, Kyle Allen out of Houston. All he did, first week he was in there, 4 touchdown passes in his season debut to beat the Cardinals in week 3. And he's looked the part ever since. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. And the offensive starters for the Panthers.
And what a workhorse is Christian McCaffrey, the running back for the Carolina Panthers, who led his team in rushing and receiving yardage in 2018 and was also the team's leading scorer. How about this? Set an NFL record for catches for a running back with 107. So for an encore, he just wants to get his team back to the playoffs in 2019.
Rush in.
On second down, McCaffrey. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's Allen to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Check right, check right.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Throwing again on second down. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 30. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Point after here coming up. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it's Carson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. Here's Wilson to throw. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs or...
They've got his man complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And look who, the former Seahawk first-round pick, Bruce Irvin, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Still going. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28.
The sack on 1st down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the 1st. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it's going to be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. It doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Wilson. And that'll be caught by the tight end. It's Ed Dixon with a Seahawk touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Allen. On the catch, it's Jarius Wright. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the side. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The former number 1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready!
A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Get it!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after try forthcoming.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Inside a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
It's caught. Lockett. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. All the way down at the 10. Wilson. And that'll be caught by the tight end. With his second touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. There's Wilson. And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and break them later.
It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Come get some. Come on.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And they got the hook up. This is Olsen. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown!
And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Let's go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
14.
Snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. This will be fielded at the 6. Shedding through the defense. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separate.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 48 yards. On second down, it's Carson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They run again with Carson. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And it's caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Let's go.
From 8 yards out, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Buying time to his left. And this is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. Way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops.
70, Indy. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Ready.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Go. 50, plant.
A gain of 9.
On second and 1. Allen, he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Check. Watch the D4.
That's what I do.
Ready.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Ready.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Hey, we got 4 down.
Again, they run again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And 7.
From the gun, it's Allen. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll be brought down. on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Allen. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Allen gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Come on, baby.
That one goes for 24 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Throwing his Allen on third. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra.
And this will be caught at the 30. Tyler Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 84 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that. Lead out a bit further. So now a two-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson to the Seahawks. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And they're able to ground it in there on the two-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The two-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man.
Big rip.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Wright's got it. Definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
Coming up to you. Check 52.
Hit it.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Another good game.